Good morning, everyone. I would like to, first, my name is Mousa Ahmadi, co-founder and chief operating officer at Laronix. I would like to invite you just for a few seconds to think about one day, one single day, that you would wake up and then you realize that you don't have your voice that day. You can't talk to your family members, you can't connect with your friends, you can't communicate with your coworkers. Unfortunately, there are more than 10 million people in US, Europe, that have conditions that affect their voice and then their ability to connect and communicate with others. There are throat cancer survivors that go through a very invasive procedure called laryngectomy, and then they end up losing their larynx completely, and then they experience permanent voice loss. For this population, the last technology that was invented was actually 40 years ago. And the technologies that are available are, one, very invasive, and two, they create a very whispery or robotic sounding voice for these patients. Another significant type of patients are ICU patients. So these are patients that go through the treatment, and then because they go through tracheostomy or intubation due to respiratory failure, they ended up without a voice. So they can't communicate with the medical staff, and then they can't communicate with the family members that are around them. And then last but not least, there are Parkinson's patients. And because of the weakness progression that they experience during because of their condition, they gradually lose their voice, and then they gradually get sucked into years of isolation and anxiety and depression. That's where we're coming. So in Laronix, we develop smart, non-invasive, artificial larynx technology powered with AI that creates a very natural sounding voice for these patients. So it allows these patients to speak, sing, and even laugh. And our technology is patented in more than 11 countries. Based on that technology, we developed 2 generations of product. One is called the Ava Voice, targeting permanent voice loss. It's a device that has been commercialized, and it's available in the US and Australia. More than 220 patients at this point have trialed this device, and we're very excited to share that every single patient who have tried this device have been able to speak. Sometimes more than 40 years they were not able to speak, and then now they're speaking with our devices. And then right now what we're doing is we're transitioning these trial patients to becoming long-term customers. And through that process, over the past 4 months, we have generated $100,000 of revenue. In addition to that, we got a lot of interest from hospitals in securing B2B deals. And right now we have a pre-order around 250,000 from the hospitals that we are transitioning to paid customers. Our second-gen device is called Mira Voice. It targets the permanent voice loss, but also other application of voice loss that I mentioned, ICU patients. So currently we are working with 7 hospitals to trial these devices in their ICUs, as well as Parkinson's patients. We use a hybrid model to provide these devices to the patients. We do direct-to-consumer through a clinician-led channel, but also through directly selling to hospitals through a B2B channel. I look forward to connecting with you to share more about our financial model and also the ongoing raise that we have targeting a pre-series round to reach out more than to 2,500 patients. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.